anyone else like me and finding everyone drives so fast? You know, I can drive fast, but can I not sometimes? You know, normal legal speed limit would be nice, wouldn't it? You know, driving so close. It really annoys me. I'd never slam my brakes on, because I've had people do that to me when I've been on a motorbike, you know. And, but it really annoys me. So I pull in, I make a point of it, I stick to the speed limit. It's like, no, I'm going the legal speed limit. Get stuffed. You know, go risk your own licence. I don't even know your name. Just a pair of headlights right behind me. That's all they are. Think you're going to risk your licence because they might be in a hurry and might be pressuring you to go a bit faster. Have you noticed that everyone goes way over the speed limit? And if you try and stick to it, oh my God, they can't cope, can they? Yeah, you want to chill out, man. You know, I moved to Devon, manana, heaven, yeah, from Bristol, and I thought, how am I going to cope? Because I drove fast everywhere. You have to in Bristol. And I thought, what are you going to do? You're going to get road rage. You're stuck behind, like, either an old granny who shouldn't be on the road, or a tractor. But the one thing is, there's no real traffic jams. You never sit still. You're always on the go. So I allowed double the time. Like, it's 15 minutes to Exeter. I always have, since I've moved here, allowed 30 minutes. That's an example. It means that no matter, even if you get two tractors, you know, put a bit of pressure on them, they might pull in. It works in your favour. Yeah, you know when to put a bit of pressure on them, don't you, when it's a tractor and you're all late for work again, you know, yeah. Yeah, I ain't got time to be getting stressed, so I just slowed down. Thought, look at it, it's beautiful. This is what I dreamed of, I thought, you know, getting out of the city, the same grey walls every day, the same view every day, missing the countryside, and then look at that. I'm thinking, this is absolutely stunning. It looks great, there's less crime. I mean, there's not a lot going on, and so many people, obviously, so yeah, it's bound to be, isn't it? I mean, you know, not many services, but when you do run a service, you charge twice the amount at least. I thought, how am I going to live here? The price of everything. Yeah, you just have less, you go slower. There's less crime. There's no crime. I've never had anything stolen since I moved to Devon. In Bristol, everything I ever owned was robbed. The kids' bikes, the toys, washing on the line, my tools, my motorbikes, my car. I left Bristol. My last leaving present was I load up my car, the last load of every piece of clothing I own, shoes, hats, coats, boots. I collected boots. You know, like those lovely like items of clothing you get from a festival. It's like a beautiful memory. Some wacky thing. You'll never see it again. Never. It's a memory, right? Everything was taken. They took my car. They used it all night, speeding around the local estate. I can't believe it. I found it the next morning. The police said, no, we hadn't had no calls. Apparently someone phoned in with it in the morning, but I found it with my friends. We were on motorbikes looking for it. All my clothes were gone, dragged. You could see like a couple of like my one boot of my favourite birthday boots. One boot, you know, like big. I was taken around really rough, like, you know, like I can't really explain it, like council land that hasn't really been renovated on, you know. And it was just people's stuff that had been dumped, the rubbish. And I'm walking through it. They said, well, quite often people dump stuff here because they would have dumped it. I don't even have nice clothes that someone would want to steal. I was just like, I don't care. Just get me my clothes back. I've got to find them. And I'm walking around this estate, and I didn't realise, because I didn't actually live on this estate. There was some woods. We lived in a lovely little cul-de-sac. The other side of the woods was this council estate, and I tell you what, you know, we'd have helicopters constantly sitting over the house. We had the really big hospital, police station, fire station within 500 yards probably. So yeah, lots of sirens, helicopter just sitting there and following people that have like been doing petty crime, you know, and then running through the woods, and we'd look out the windows going, God, I hope he got away, you know. But after a while, we realised the whole street, we just got robbed every night, you know, every single night. And I got walked through, there's only a few people that ruin it for everyone else. And as I got walking around this estate, it was fantastic, because the sense of community. I had my children's bikes in there, all my clothes. All I left was what I stood up in. The car was set fire to. Tyres were, it was just a wreck. And the police said we want £85 or something, call out for the car. I said, I don't think so. I said, I need help. I found my car. It's been set fire to, and I think my clothes, you can see where they've been dragged. So I said, like, you know, I just thought someone's thrown them in the bin. And I just could not leave Bristol until I found my clothes. Well, I never did. About 12 hours later, walking around this estate, you know, my kids' bikes were sold to one kid, sold to another kid for £3 or a tenner. They were trashed. I found a couple of the bikes, and they'd had all the spokes done in. Kids were used it, didn't want to keep it, because they know that it's stolen. You know, they can't keep it. They just want to play on it for a bit. By the time I left Bristol, I was like, right, bring it on. I was walking around this estate anyway. Everyone was lovely and really helpful, and really did what they could to help me. Because I don't mind. I don't mind who it is. I understand. It's just my clothes. You know what it's like, you know. Anyway, I left Bristol, walked out of there, and I was like, just stood there in these clothes, thinking, I've lost everything, like, you know. Anyway, I've been shopping ever since, you know. I made up for it. Definitely made up for it, right? You know, I still don't feel guilty if I go shopping, but I got more clothes than I could ever need, really, because I go to, like, charity shops and things like that, and I see something amazing, I'll get it. You know, and obviously I've not been going out very much. I've got all these lovely things to wear, and I'm not going anywhere. Like, you know, now I've fallen down the wig rabbit hole. I've got loads of wigs, can't wait. I do need to go out, and I need to. Trouble is, no one knows when you live on your own. You can hide away and get away with it. No one knows how rubbish you are. Yeah, there's no witness, but then no one knows how brilliant you are either. Trouble, isn't it? Swings and roundabouts. But anyway, I forgot about that Bristol thing. But yeah, we left Bristol. I had a motorbike. I was carbon nicked. My kids were already in Devon at my mum and dad's house. I moved them down, settled them into school within a week of deciding, and went back to Bristol and packed a 4-bedroom house down on my own, up and down the motorway for 8 months. We didn't have a home again for 8 months, but wow. By the sea, that was it. Beautiful valley, beautiful views. I'll tell you what, get stressed out. Drive twice as fast. Don't allow for travel time. That'd be a good idea. Now that I'm living in the countryside, yeah. Country bumpkin, born and bred, you know. Yeah, but there's other bits of beautiful countryside in the world, isn't there? That's why I need to get out there and see. I think I've seen this bit quite a lot.